Okay, audio's good.
3, 2, 1, roll. Forgot I had that.
Like the fucking little baby thing?
Yeah, like the little... Yeah, that's so true. I forgot I had that shit. Should we restart?
No, we're good. Actually, you know what? We can start this bitch off with a snap and show them the little baby thing so they can see it.
Oh shit, it sounds better than it's ever sounded.
Really? You like that?
Yeah, it sounds good. Did you change anything?
No, I didn't change it.
It sounds good, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna crack a fresh one. How's your week been?
What?
How's your week been?
Why are you saying it like that?
Saying it like what? This is just my voice, dude.
What about you?
Okay, let me just do this. Shit.
Shit, dude. We good to go?
Yes, sir.
Go. Okay, whatever. Maybe,
Can you fucking cheers me, dude?
Cheers, bro. Salute.
Episode 5, no shit. What's good?
You asked me how my week was in a weird way?
Yeah.
Shit, dude. Lots, busy week. Lots of charity.
Yeah, a lot of charity?
A lot of charity, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you doing charity-wise?
Just a lot of work with, underprivileged kids and... no, but, like, really, like... Specifically, like, I've been going around the city just giving weed to homeless people.
Really?
Yeah.
We've done that before, like
Yeah.
the gas stations and shit like that.
I know, because they'll ask me for money, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. You're going to buy some crank with the money. Like, I don't...
Let me give you the substance that you're going to abuse.
Yeah, and they don't know they're smoking on HD, but, like, that's my favorite part, because I just, like, slap... Yeah,
Fucking
anyways.
big gas.
Anyways.
Side note, everyone has been hitting us up. We had a leap year week where we had missed an episode.
Yeah.
We don't want to put the blame on anybody. Anything
Okay.
like...
There's a very valid reason, in my opinion, why there was not... Okay, this week there was a new episode. It was the week prior.
The week prior, it was a leap year.
It was a leap week.
Leap year week.
It was a leap year, and that's what I said.
Yeah.
And, you hear something?
Did you hear something?
Yeah.
I think it's my fan.
Okay, it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Leap week. Leap year week.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck are we?
Yeah, no, leap year week. I don't want to out anybody. I don't want to give anyone shit.
Dude, I honestly don't really want to go into it because it's valid and it's nobody's fault, but we missed a week.
But we missed a week and it fucking sucks and I hate that.
Yeah, so if you saw last week's episode, that was filmed 2 weeks before
The leap, yeah.
the leap.
The
Hence the leap.
Hence the leap year
Well,
week.
shit, here we are. We had a week off.
Dude, one more time.
I feel really good about it.
Feel great, dude. The week off was beautiful. Long story short, we will never have a producer on this show ever again.
Fuck, man. We made the call to go rogue. We said, let's get a week off and go rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Like how we started this bitch. Rogue.
Rogue, in-house.
We're the producers, we're the directors, we're the editors, and that's it.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was kind of mad last episode when I was going through, like... So we tried to, like, have it edited, and then
Yeah.
I would go in and just pick up the pieces, like, just
Didn't
all the
fucking
small
work.
stuff. And, dude, that was overwhelming because when I got the file the night before...
Mm-hmm.
There was way too much that I had to, like,
Adjust and shit like
redo
that.
and change. And
Gave me a fucking heart attack, dude.
there are some funny, like what do you call it? Like, Easter eggs in the last
for
episode.
sure. Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to go into that.
No,
like,
of course not.
let's
Go
get some more
find
views
it,
on
yeah.
that shit, but, like, yeah, soon.
Start this bitch off with a... Okay, so at the beginning, I would say it was episode 1 or 2. I wanted to start a reoccurring segment called Flu's Heart Attack of the Week.
Sir.
My heart attack of the week was, and I did a little research.
Wait,
on
we
my
haven't
own.
we have an intro.
Do we? Sick.
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
before next Wednesday, I'll create an intro. Okay.
And I did like a little research on my own time, and I asked a couple people if this was a reoccurring theme.
Sweet.
For things like that, and I noticed that my Instagram account prior to this past week or so has been a public account. But I'm the type of dude who like really goes through all my stats. I see how many people send my shit out. I see how many people like do like profile visits per post, per story, and that always kind of like bugged me out because it's like, what the fuck are you sending my shit? And like half the people would be like, oh, because it's a cool picture, but half the other people would be like, oh, it's because they're talking shit.
Right.
And regardless of what that is, I don't really care. I would prefer my mind not to go that way.
Dude, it's so funny. Okay, that's interesting. Because just to cut you off for a second, like, I'll look at my analytics like you. Like, sometimes I'm on analytics.
I'm fucking manic about my analytics.
Yeah, I choose to, like, I mean, I just look at it just because I like data and I like numbers, and it's, like, fun to, like, extrapolate and take it a step further. But, like, you know, I'll look at it and I'll see, like, 14 shares. Like,
that'll give me a heart attack.
I don't know if that's a lot or a little, but it's like,
attack.
Dude, I'll see 14 shares and I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you sending?
I start putting myself in their shoes, like, what? Like, I'm like, are they talking shit?
All of which is taking time away from the rest of my life.
Yeah, you're putting way too much thought into it.
Way too much thought into it.
You're putting too much thought into it, yeah.
So I'm thinking out of sight, out of mind. Let them talk, let them do this shit. I don't even want to see it. Same thing with what goes into why I turn comments off on my photos.
Yeah.
Because it's like, out of sight, out of mind, I don't give a fuck. I just want to share and post whatever. That also with, like I said, I was asking a couple people and shit like that. I had like weird anonymous accounts looking at my shit. 0 followers.
Anonymous is in like no
XYZ
activity.
Like username.
0 followers, 0 posts.
0
like,
photos, following like 500 people,
gotcha,
but like
gotcha.
There's no one following them and they're private and there's no posts, no profile pictures with like an XYZ
and, like,
username.
You could tell the name was made by an algo. It's like
exactly.
Becky127.
Exactly. Or like even it'll be like 1, 2, 3. Like it'll just be like a bunch of numbers.
Gotcha.
Like purposely so that nobody can know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And that was just like a reoccurring theme. Even on one of our episodes, I got DM'd by one of those fucking anonymous accounts.
Fuck yeah!
And they're like, why do you dick ride LA if you're not from there?
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck, like block you. Like there's no point. But like the whole heart attack that I get is like, yo, like stop being a weird stalker. Like I find that such a weird trait to like have an anonymous account to like look at your shit.
But you're not gonna think like
play devil's avocado on the anonymous account. Like play for the anonymous account.
You can't say it's not expected.
I can't say it's not expected because people are weird.
It's weird, but people are
the
weird. The
masses are weird. So like, I guess, but like, fuck you.
So wait,
like,
are you implying that people talking shit are people that you know that are trying to hide behind?
I have no idea because it's so deeply anonymous.
Can we pull up like some of the shit talk? Like you said, like why you?
They're all blocked. I would love to. I don't even have.
You mentioned you the other day. You brought up like another one that I was actually like, what the fuck?
Yeah, some dude was like, it was a weird account too. Like not a weird account. I mean, like what's weird, right? Like you know, like it was just a abnormal account. Yeah, it was like an account that like posted mad photos of like dudes with afros or something like that. It was called like Those Groovy 70 Dudes. Weird. And they were, I was just like, okay, whatever. And they like hit my shit being like, oh, more music straight out of da-da-da-da. Like they were just like making fun of like the artistry, whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
And I was just like, okay, like chill. But like it's a weird, it's like...
But fuck, dude, you gotta take a step back and realize, like, dude, this is engagement. This is currency. Like, these people, it's like, thanks for the view. Like,
yeah, it's like good press, bad press, it doesn't matter.
Like, instead of unblocking them, it's like, let me keep you watching my next story so you'll see when the next one goes out and you'll give me another view.
Yes and no.
You know?
Didn't get a like, only got a comment, and it was a negative comment. So do I want that? I mean on one hand, I could have tagged the whole gang and it would have been a fucking flame fest.
I could be that asshole and I could say all publicity is good publicity. You've heard that a million times, right? But I mean, yeah.
At this stage, like, fuck you. Like, I just don't want that. Like, I don't need that. You know what I mean? And it's just like, the weird contrast is like, all right, you have to have balls to like talk shit to someone, right? Like it takes balls to comment that on somebody's page. I think so.
Behind the screen, behind a username, behind a fake profile, like come on.
But like, dude, like anyone who like knows more than average about a computer, like you can just find that guy's email.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you like do like source on a page?
Yeah.
Like I can just find that dude's email. Like it's not that hard, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can find it. It's just like, then I'm like putting more time. The whole point of this is to circle back is like more time away from regular life.
It's like Julian.
Yeah.
Because when you said email, I'm like, J-Bubs, you know? Like,
that's so funny, dude. That'd be so jokes. But like, yeah, it's like just out of sight, out of mind. Don't need it in my life. I have other shit to be fucking doing.
Yeah, bro. Come on. If that's taking up any real estate in your mind, you gotta get rid of it because, yeah, our minds are powerful and we could tackle so many things, but it's limited.
I just found that super weird. Like, who makes a fake account to stalk people's shit? Like,
but it's expected.
But what's the, like, who cares if you're watching my shit? That's what Instagram's for.
Like, dude, I've had ex-girlfriends, like, I've seen them stalking my shit under different pages, and I'm just like, I don't know it's them, but then, like, I look at the page, and I'm like,
okay,
yeah, like I remember when you took that picture.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like shit like that.
I just
so I
find
expect
it weird.
it. That's what I'm saying. I expect it.
But, like, who doesn't want, like, because we keep a fairly small network or circle, you know what I mean? Like,
it's as small as it could be. Any
like,
smaller, it would not exist.
It would be just you and me, you know what I mean? Like,
it's as small as it could be, yeah.
So, like, I don't know, I find it so strange. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, why do you need to, how does yours work? Is it yeah, my bad. But, like, I don't get it in the sense that, like, why do you need to hide your username to watch my shit? Like, I don't care who's watching my shit. Like,
take it as a compliment, right? Like, okay, man. Like
if I had a message to these anonymous accounts, I'd be like, yo, be more confident in yourself. Like, no one really cares that much for you to have to hide behind an anonymous account.
I mean, we hear it time and time again. Like, you read the comments, you're gonna fucking get pissed off. You know, like, thank the guy for the view. Like, don't even open it in the first place is what I'm, like, really trying to say.
Oh, dude, it's a block within 3 seconds because then, like, boo-hoo, bro, you gotta make another anonymous account.
Yeah.
To go look at my shit. Long story short, like,
so you went private because of all that bullshit.
Exactly.
How's that?
Honestly, I love it. It's really chill. One, I think it's rarer, to be honest. Like, I think it's, like, kind of cool.
Yeah, because it creates this sort of barrier to entry. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say I want to look at someone's shit, but, like, I want to gain value from their content. I want to look at their pictures, their photos, their stories. I don't need to follow them.
Exactly.
I just search them up and do it. So what you're doing is you're basically forcing the person, hey, you got to buy in with a like. It's currency. You got to buy in, and then you can see my shit.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, it's super interesting.
How do you think that plays out on, like, the dating market? Because before, if a girl's, like, public, dating, you can just like a pic.
Okay, when it comes to dating, that's such a good thing you brought up. When it comes to that, you gotta give a little bit of yourself. So it's not enough to have a good bio. The girl's gotta see your photos. Like,
I don't even have a bio.
But
and my profile picture, you don't even see my face.
My point is, when you're private, like, they don't see anything, right? So it's like, look, if you're trying to get girls, here it is. If you're trying to, like, get girls and you want to, like, show your shit, it's like you can't have a private profile because why would?
Because what the fuck?
What are they following? You know?
Yeah.
If they're looking for a boyfriend, like what you're saying. If it's somebody who wants to learn about your shit and watch your valuable content, then it's like,
how are they gonna know?
Having the blocker is, like, cool because they gotta kind of buy in. It's like you could kind of track every single person that's, like, in your system. I mean, I've heard so many examples.
There's so many ways
of both, right?
Like, we were talking, Bari was private. I don't know if we ever like fact check that.
Yeah, I didn't fact. Like, I have no idea.
But I'm pretty sure that Bari was private. But, like, see, that's the thing. Okay, so let's say I'm private, right? I got what, like 2,300 followers, let's say.
Yeah.
What if I, like, bought 10,000 and I'm private? How does that play out dating wise? Because now, like, I'll like a girl's pic, and then she's like, damn, private, doesn't see his face, no bio, but he's got 10K. Does that influence her more to, like...
100% introduce the verified even more.
Oh my god, for sure.
So, yes.
Are you allowed to be verified in private?
Yeah.
That's sick.
I mean, I'm saying that kind of blindly, but, like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why not? Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, shit.
I don't know.
Now I got myself thinking, like...
now I have no idea.
Know. But, no, it's funny you bring that up, because I was talking to this OnlyFans girl. And she was public forever, and, like... She was doing well, like, she's hot, like, people were paying for her shit, but the second she went private, blew the fuck up.
Really?
Because now people are like, okay, they see a hot girl, it's like, okay, let me follow you. And the second the girl accepts the follow, it's like, holy shit, I just bought into this, now I'm kind of invested.
You know what's another tactic? You know what's another tactic?
Yeah.
So since I went private, I have 5 or or 6 like follow requests.
Okay.
They probably, in, let's say, a week, won't remember that they clicked follow on my page. Because it doesn't show up on their ratio, and it just sits in my thing.
Do they get a notification when you accept?
Yes.
But not
if I don't, not if it's sitting.
They get a notification, but they don't get a, like a notification in-app. they get a notification
on their
banner.
yeah,
they'll
exactly.
get the noti,
but they'll never get a link to me.
It's not in-app.
Not in-app at all.
Love that.
So here's the
Good
thing.
point. Yeah.
Let's say now until the album drops.
Yeah.
I stay private.
Okay.
I rack up all these follow requests.
Yeah.
Album drops, single drops, video drops, whatever. I accept all of them.
In one shot.
One shot. All those people are going to be like, yo, I forgot that I followed this dude. Who is he? Let me check. Oh, he dropped some shit. Oh, let me look at it.
Dude, I think that's smart. And
it makes sense, right?
I think it's been proven. Like, okay, so like, if I could just relate it to this OnlyFans girl, because I thought that was so interesting. I've been public forever. I don't believe in a private profile, but she's saying, yo, I got so many more followers when I'm private. And then I look at her page.
It's kind of bugging me. If you don't mind, I just do that. Continue. Yeah, sorry. It's because like the clicking thing was like up top and it was
gotta restart this shit. It's a wrap.
Sorry, continue. The OnlyFans girl said that more people.
She started getting all these followers when she was private. So what it was like she had a hot display picture.
Yeah.
Like you know guys,
exactly.
Probably an OnlyFans link.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but something on Instagram you can't put that link anymore.
Really?
Yeah, Instagram will fucking close.
Oh, but there's
account.
like a link tree.
So you put the link tree, but like it won't say OnlyFans. But
okay,
you put a link tree exactly. And I mean, her results are like outstanding, and it's just like it's. I love.
Do I know her?
Do I
know the?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it the one who I'm thinking about?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. That's pretty crazy. Wow, that's kind of cool. I don't know.
It's interesting because like, bro, the psychology behind that, it's like, because okay, if we could just like. I don't want to stay on this topic too long.
No,
but
go
like,
do your thing, dude.
To put yourself in her shoes.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, she has a public profile.
Mm-hmm.
All these dudes could look at her shit all day, jerk off to her shit, do whatever
they
fuck
don't need to subscribe.
They don't need to subscribe. But all of a sudden it's private. You know she's hot. You want to see more. She accepts you. You're fucking invested.
You're like, oh.
And you're not gonna unfollow because when you unfollow, it says there's a prompt. It's like, are you sure?
Are you sure you want to
You'll be let out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you sure you'll have to re-request? So, like, all those blockers come in handy when you have a page like that. So that brings me, like, full circle to your situation. It's like, do you have the profile picture, the bio? Do you have the things that will lead to the follow?
Interesting. And another thing is,
sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, do you have those things do you have those, like, small things that
prompt to follow?
The follow? Or is your page more feed-based? So, for example, dude, if I was private, I would get no followers.
No, you have an interesting bio.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I just updated my bio, but yes, sure, yeah. But anyways.
But also, if you kind of relate it to, like, dating or shit like that, and the psychology behind dating is, like, I would say women are more drawn to a guy who's more mysterious. I think
that's the case for everything.
Everything. You're drawn to something that you don't have the full picture of right away. Like, if it's an open book, what's the attraction to it? You know what it is.
Bro, as a general rule for, like, everything we do, humans want what they can't have.
Of course.
It's the most general rule.
Of course, bro.
If it's hard to get something, you want it so much more.
So badly that you see it in women, sneaker drops, like, everything.
If I want to buy a Ferrari today, and I have no clout, I never purchased one before.
You can't get it. It's a waiting list for, like,
4 years or whatever.
Bro, it's, like,
you know what I mean?
fucking crazy.
So it's like, humans want
what they can't have.
Yeah. So that mysterious complex that you're talking about, totally, I back that. I think it's totally valid.
That it applies in everything. Same with Cardi. Same with Uzi before he drops. It's like, you know that they're not dropping this album, so you want it more and more. They're gonna press them. That's pretty fucking
Bro,
crazy.
the artists who, like, last... I'm happy you brought up Cardi because, like, the artists who, like, last for, like, a really long time are the rare ones.
What's a really long time, though, to you?
I think... Okay, I'm, like, very modern. I think, like, we've... Like, bro, since 2018, like, 2017, like the prime of, like, the SoundCloud internet era.
I think that's 2016.
2016.
Sure.
We saw I know. I keep forgetting. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Dude, time is such a fucking made up.
Yo, we've seen so many artists fizzle out in, like, 9 months.
Of course.
Right.
Pump had to go to Trump to fucking, and even Trump fucked that whole thing up.
I mean, Pump's interesting because I think a lot of players like that, like players in the space, like Pump, for example, I think he's always been more popular than his music.
Yeah, well, that seems to be the whole thing now, is like you're a fucking gimmick. Like you fall in love with the character as opposed to their art. It's the Smoke Perp thing.
Smoke Perp, Trippie Redd. Like, Trippie Redd's a great artist, but, dude, I'll never forget. Like, the first time I followed him was because of, like, the whole, like, he posted a picture with, like, the gecko, and I was like, yo.
Oh, on his nose?
Like, I knew about him because of, like, No Jumper and all that shit, but, like, I wasn't following him until I saw that, like, picture of him and the lizard, and I was like, yo, that's a funny dude, you know?
I think that was actually the beginning of Lil Pump, because Pump put a shotgun in his mouth.
Shut up, he
That was like, no, he took a real gun and he put it in his mouth.
Oh, okay.
And that was like the whole like shock value that like made him viral at the beginning. Was like, it was literally he would put guns in his mouth.
Remember when I was chugging a beer and Adamo photoshopped it and put a dick in my mouth?
Yeah.
And then took it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just reminded me of that. do I have to mute his name? I don't know. Okay.
We'll figure it out in post.
And post.
But yeah, dude, to wrap that up, that's my heart attack of the week.
Oh, fuck, that's still your heart attack.
Yeah,
great.
That was my fucking heart attack of the week, dude.
Love it. So you're for private?
Yeah, I'm for private, dude. I think that that's like the way to fucking go, in my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah. Have you had a heart attack anytime recently? I'm saying recently, the past 10 years. Because I know you don't trip over that much shit.
Okay, like, I know your heart attacks, like, you call me, like, you're tripping out, like, shit's wrong, like, shit's...
Me, it's always people. You know what I mean? It's
Dude,
never
honestly,
like a situation.
Honestly, like, no cap, like, the times in my life where I've had a heart attack and I've been like, holy shit, like, tomorrow might not look like today, has been when there's, like, cops involved. Like, when the law...
Holy shit.
You know, the law gets broken.
Oh, you're talking about...
Yeah, that's my last one. Yeah, with the cops outside.
Yeah. Okay, please tell the story if you're comfortable.
Fuck.
I know I'm putting you on the spot with it. You put your hood on.
Damn, I gotta. Should I call NOF? Find like the statute of limitations for that shit.
Holy shit.
No, it was like 5 years ago.
I would say it's longer than that.
Is it 5, 6? Dude, I swear I've rewatched like the past couple episodes and like. Every time I say 5, 6 years, like I do the math and I'm like, no, like
it's been like
8.
9. Yeah. Dude, it's because we had a couple summers where we were just blacked out for like the whole summer.
Yeah. Which is like during the same time as this story happened. Oh fuck. Okay, this is a good story. I owe the listeners the story.
Set it up. Okay, set it up from your angle.
I'm a little on spot right now, so how should I set that up?
Okay.
My angle.
Can I set it up? Because I kind of triggered this whole thing. And then you can take it from where I left off.
Before where you come in. So I think I'm going to introduce the setting. Okay. And then you say, like, you're walking up. You know?
Yeah,
and
you
then,
introduce
and then
getting in the car.
When you see the sketch shit go on, you, like, just walk to the other side of the shit. And then I'll come in. Because I'll never forget. Okay. This sounds retarded. Let's just get into it.
Just as a warning, let's make a very conscious decision not to name anybody. Continue.
Yeah, good point. I have a bad track record of that.
Start.
Okay.
As you just did. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll bleep them. Like, you could do it, but we'll just... Okay, whatever. Let's make an effort. If anything slips, we'll fucking bleep it.
It's uncut, so...
Okay.
If I say your name, it's on the record, motherfucker. Okay. Okay. So, CJEP. I am 19 years old.
Yeah.
18 years old, 19. Somewhere around there. I told you the timeline's all fucked up. 18, 19 years old. CJEP... fuck. How do I tell
That's
this?
what I'm saying. I think I should prompt it. And then you'll tell me where you're at. So,
go.
CJEP happening. We're 18, 19, 16, 17, 19, 21. And you hit me up, or someone in the car hits me up and goes, yo, let's link up, smoke a Dutch. I go, okay, no problem. I head outside. I'm walking to the car with someone. Again, not going to name the person.
I was about to be like, who? Because I generally don't know
I don't want to name the person. And I walk up to the car. We're on the corner there. You guys are on the corner parked, like, smoking a Dutch in the car. I go, yo, what's good? I dap up the person who was nearest to the window.
I'm in the front passenger seat.
Yes. I didn't dap you up. I dapped up the girl behind you.
Oh, yeah. I want to say who it is because it's so fun to know
Funny enough, she did hit me up today being like, yo, mention me in the podcast. But because of this story, I'm not going to name that person.
She asked you to mention her today?
Today. Literally today. Like, she DM'd me because she watched last episode.
No,
Either way.
Honestly, bro, there's a conflict of interest. We're going to leave her out of this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. She daps me up. She goes, yo, what's good, bitch? I go, yo, the second No, sorry, fuck.
Yeah, because you're gonna say what she did.
No.
Okay,
This story. Okay, yeah, that's hilarious too. But no, this is why it's fucked. I'm walking to the whip. There's this guy standing in a Rolling Stones tee and jeans.
And jeans, ripped jeans.
Bro.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking, I hear a walkie-talkie. I hear like, you know, like the static.
Yeah.
I look over, dude's hands in his pocket, like, looks away. I go, that sounded weird. Thought nothing of it, but I was like, that's a walkie-talkie sound. But I'm like, old man on the corner in front of CJEP, he's picking up his kid.
Yeah.
I think nothing of it. The second I dap this girl up, bro. Bro, feds pull up from all angles. Get the fuck away from the car.
Okay, so this is where I should take over, okay? Okay, so you caught wind of it a little earlier, but you're outside and we're in the car.
Yeah.
You're coming to meet us. There's like an extra spot in the car. You're literally coming to chill with us.
Good? Yeah.
Your class ended late. You're coming over. Okay? I'm chilling. Out of nowhere, I see this Rolling Stones motherfucker with the ripped jeans and the gray hair.
Fuck that guy.
If I see him, I'll remember him. Like,
I know, bro. There's no way.
Fuck this guy,
there's
bro.
no way I'd forget this dude.
Okay? Perfect. Badge, gun, like...
I swear to God, hand on the thing.
Badge, don't move, stay the fuck where you are. Okay, he's yelling at me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I like close the window.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, guys, yeah, like, don't do shit. Like... And we didn't know they were cops. Like, I thought I was getting robbed, you know?
Yeah.
And then I saw the badge, whatever. Okay? The girl who's behind me takes the fucking joint, throws it out the window on the guy's foot. Okay? Like, pretty much on his foot. The guy goes, joint! I got the dodge! Does this weird-ass fucking cop signal. 2 cop cars pull up and surround us, like, block us in there, okay? So now there's 2 cops that are on foot and 2 cop cars with 2 cops in each of those pull up and surround us.
Yes.
I'm looking around like, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
You idiot, why'd you throw
it? Why'd you throw the Dutch? Keep it. Yeah,
because with the windows open and everything, it's like you cannot search unless you have a physical reason.
Of course, and it was he, so there's no way they smelled that shit.
When he saw the joint, he's like, oh my God.
Like bingo, we hit it.
And side note, we live in Canada. Weed is legal. It's now, 2020 right now, but this was in a time when it was a Schedule 1 substance, whatever.
It's because it was hash. We weren't smoking weed at the time.
We were not smoking weed.
And hash is coke.
Hash is a Schedule 1 substance.
Because it's a man-made
Exactly.
Also, side note, the dude I was with took off. The dude who I walked
I'm trying to remember who you were with.
I don't want to say, but I'll type it out next to you. But, like, bro... It was fucking...
Because I only remember you in the story. I don't remember you being with someone. Okay, that's what I was thinking. That's hilarious. Yeah. That's such a thing you would do to run off.
Bro, took off. Starts running. Like,
it makes sense.
I know why he left.
He's been there.
Bro.
He ran away. He probably recognized the cop, bro.
Bro, this guy, the second I dapped you, the cop goes, the syllable.
Yeah.
He's off. This
dude's... He's off. You see what's happening. We all kind of look at you like, yo, like, now's your chance, like, get the fuck out of here. You go across the street where you're safe, you don't know us, you know?
But the street is, like, as wide as this
one lane. It's a one lane. It's one lane, and you could only park on, like, one side.
I just, like, went to the other side of the street, and I'm just chilling. Yeah, I'm watching this whole thing.
Yeah, so, whatever, cop signals to the other cop, yo, we have a piece of evidence, like, get the fuck out of the car. No. Yeah, get the fuck out of the car, whatever. They took us all outside, okay?
Yeah.
They go, hey, we're gonna search your car. And at the time, I knew that they were not allowed to search without a warrant, but the second they see something illegal, they could search. So
they saw the Dutch.
It wasn't even like a roach.
It was
like the full joint, bro. Like, she's such an idiot. I'm like, keep that shit in the car. Anyway, she throws it out. I love you. Like,
I fuck with her too, and I know today she wouldn't do the same shit.
Yeah. She's hood now, but she was younger than us, and she didn't know shit. Whatever. She hopped off the porch like 2 months ago.
She's like still younger than us.
Yeah, that's a good point. Fuck. Where was I?
They pulled you out of the whip, sat you on the curb.
But they're really mean to us, like guns and badges. Like, get the fuck out of the whip. You know?
Retarded.
Okay, so we're all on the curb. Like, they didn't handcuff us because they didn't have a reason to yet. But we're all outside the whip. All 4 of us, and then you're across the street, not included. Like, you're safe. I'm like, fuck, Flu. Like, Flu's chilling right now. We're all going to fucking whatever. It'll make sense why I'm like tripping. Like, obviously a joint doesn't matter, but like whatever.
Yeah.
So we leave everything in the car. They fucking search the whip, like tear it upside down. Like, they're taking the mats out. They're taking everything that could possibly come out, taking it up, like putting the seats down, all that bullshit.
They don't find anything?
They don't find... Yeah, they don't find... Like, this is where I'm having trouble, just, like, the chronological part of the story. But, yeah, they don't find anything. And I'm sitting next to the guy driving the car.
Yeah.
Who's tripping balls? Because
obviously, he's a good kid.
He was a good kid at the time, and I like to say that we corrupted that kid. So
yeah, for sure. But that was before I got there.
Slate before.
That was before I got there.
Yeah, but like whatever. Yeah. A couple months. Shit. So
also, side note, can I make a side note?
Please.
While you guys are all lined up on the curb, and I'm across the street looking, you're looking at me. You're like, flu.
Yeah.
I'm like, and you're like, film this.
Yeah.
You're like, film this right now. And like, my phone's dead. Yeah. And I was like, my phone's dead. And you're just there. You're like, fuck.
Like, fuck. This is the best
you were
content.
so pissed. You were so ready.
I would snap it on
Dude,
screen.
I would. Oh my god, the things I would do to have that footage. Oh. My phone is dead. I remember I was so pissed.
So the cops come. They go, yeah, we couldn't find anything, but like you guys were clearly smoking, so like right now, give us this is your last chance.
Tell us what's
basically good. If we find something,
you're all going down.
You're all fucked. But if you guys tell us and whatever, we'll come to an agreement.
It's the biggest fuck you.
Yeah,
it's like no. If something's illegal, it's illegal.
Like I've been in situations like this. I'm like, obviously not. You're an asshole and you have a job. Like obviously not. You know, the kid next to me hears this and pretty much sees it as, oh, this is my only chance out. Goes, officer, I have this under the seat, this under the seat, this under the seat. I'm go, you idiot.
And he was the only one who got fucked.
Well,
because he admitted to it.
So they go, okay, get up and show me where you're pointing to.
Yeah.
Points to the seat. The guy pulls out like 7 grams of hash without even thinking. Cuffs the kid, puts him in the car.
Of course.
I'm like, you idiot, like. Dude, like, he said he didn't find anything, but if he finds something...
At this stage, also, sorry, side note, at this stage, all the teachers from the school are also outside cracking up.
And there's so many side notes, but, like... dude, I was, like... I remember the teachers at that school, like, they didn't know what I was up to. And I was like a really good kid, like, to them.
Yeah,
and, like,
I
got good grades and all that bullshit.
Of course.
So I remember, like, the principal of, like, the school was, like, looking at me, like, what's going on? Like, as if I'm...
The girl
like,
or the guy?
The girl?
Okay, yeah.
As if I'm like the innocent one, and she's like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Like,
and then he's like, "It's under the seat."
Yeah. Goes,
fuck. It's okay. We bleeped it.
He goes, "It's under the seat." They pick him up, find the shit, cuff him, read him his rights. He's in the car. We hear him crying from the outside. But I'm like, "Fuck, this could have been avoided." Whatever. Okay. I mean, they drive him off, and
did they check your bag yet at that point?
Yeah, I don't...
But they were going through the whip.
The cop...
And the bag was in the car.
I had an interaction with the Rolling Stones guy, and I don't know if I should go into it because of the statute of limitations thing, but I'll go into it anyways because we're here to serve the people. And...
dude, if you go to jail because of our 150 view thing...
Then we did it.
Then we did it.
I'm fine with that, honestly.
Okay, chill. Whatever. I'll bail you out, dude. I got you.
So he goes, okay, you guys are free to go. I'm going to pick up my bag, like, getting it from the hood, and he like fucking shoves me, like he
yeah, like just
like man,
like pressed,
like, I don't know, he manhandled me, puts his like hand in my chest and goes,
kind of sexually.
We know, yeah. I was my emotions were going crazy. I was like, dude, am I turned on?
I was turned on watching the whole situation unfold. I was so horny the whole time. I was like, holy shit, this is hot.
So whatever pushes me, and he like just to show me who's boss, you know, and he goes, I know what the fuck you guys are.
He's already in jeans. What's he need to... Okay,
he goes, I know what you're up to. We didn't catch you today, but we will get you. Have a nice day.
They weren't even talking about you.
And, like, slams me in my bag.
Yeah.
He didn't... Cops don't know shit, bro. If the cop had anything on me...
You'd be in jail.
They'd have a warrant.
Of course.
But without a warrant, go fuck yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So, whatever, tries to intimidate me, and then gives me my bag, and he goes, I suggest you get out of here. So I, like, try to walk by him. And he's like, that way. And I'm like, my bike's behind you.
Yeah.
My bicycle.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. Holy shit.
And he goes, oh, that's your bicycle?
Yeah.
Like, he's such a pussy.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, sick bike.
Yeah, he's like, oh, sick bike. Where'd you get it? He's like trying to like talk to me about it. I'm like, dude, like you just arrested my friend. Like, I mean, I was like, dude, you arrested my friend. I didn't know the next part of the story when I was saying that. So whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So whatever. I skipped school the rest of the day. I was like so rattled. I was like, oh my God, whatever. So just if I could put some context on this shit, I had some shit in my bag that I shouldn't have had.
Sure.
I had 2 scales. for reliability reasons.
That's all you have to say.
I had 2 knives for different length reasons. And then I had my wallet, which had all my IDs and everything. That,
so annoying.
Like all my legal shit. And then I had like this hilarious, like like a Gucci wallet with just like cash in it. You know? And it was just like, yo, this is not a good looking situation.
Of course.
You know? But they didn't find anything actually illegal. Like maybe the knives were illegal. Scales aren't illegal.
Scales aren't illegal to have.
Scales are extremely illegal with an illegal substance. But I didn't have...
With a large illegal substance.
Yeah.
I remember at the time that this happened...
Even if you're holding like 3.5...
No, you're straight.
Yeah.
If
but
you're
it's
holding
important
a 3.5...
It's important to note it's hash. So the weed's thrown out.
But are they going to do shit for... I think, like, fuck, dude. Like, this was so long ago. We used to know these stats way better than we do now, you know? But, like, I think, like...
It's legal now. I don't care.
I think, like, a Fed's job, like, they're not going to throw you in jail over a 3.5 of he's.
No.
But they would for a set.
No, but I'm saying
14.
if he's an asshole and he finds... And if he finds...
like, he can ruin your day.
If he finds a scale and a knife with that, it's like, yo, intent to sell, like, I don't give a shit. Like, he could take me to court is what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure.
I think like legally and technically he could, but would he? Is that worth his time?
No.
For a 3.5?
No. But anyways, but it's hash. That's where it gets fucking weird because it's different laws than weed. And like no, it's coke, bro. If you have a little bit of cocaine,
because it's a man
and a scale,
drug, yeah.
like yo, you're not getting let off, bro. Like come on, you know. So that's how they looked at the hash. Anyways.
Also, no, you had 2 scales.
I had 2 scales. I said for reliability reasons. That's no joke. I like to like I'm a math guy, you know. I gotta do
You're my quant.
I gotta do some sig figs, you know. Like I got 4 decimal places, 2 decimal places. I gotta do
fucking jokes.
Sig figs, you know. And all my chemistry bitches know what I'm saying.
Yo,
anyways,
shout out James for my chemistry bitches.
I was thinking of James. I love that kid. Anyways, yeah, okay, so he gives me my bag. He's like, I suggest you get the fuck out of there. I leave school. I'm like, fuck school for the rest of the day. I gotta just chill the fuck out.
You go Julian?
The kid, I wasn't gonna say
no,
that.
it's because I spoke to Julian the other day, and he's like, bro, I remember when Skinny came over, he like dumped his bag on my counter, and like and he was missing his shit.
Bro, yes, great. That's amazing. So I go to Julian's house. I'm like, bro, the most fucked up shit happened. He didn't have school that day, that's why he was home. I emptied out my bag. I'm like, yo, I gotta make sure like they put everything back. Like I just left without making sure. I'm like, okay, the cash is there. I'm like,
it's like cash is there, but like 20 short. Like,
yeah.
The dude like pocketed $20.
The first thing I did was count the cash.
Obviously.
Yeah, because I actually thought the cop was gonna take the cash because there was a lot of money in there. In 20s, like you said, easy to just take whatever. Counted the cash. It was all there. Only 1 scale was left and 1 knife was left. And remember, I had 2 of each.
Of course.
I had 2 of each.
Double up.
So I'm looking through my bag. I go, yo, what the fuck? Like,
where'd my
there's
shit
missing.
Yeah.
I'm like telling Julian, he's like, no, I'm sure you left it. I'm like, no. Like, I know what I have on me. Like,
you're that dude who like knows what's good. Like, your shit's straight.
Like, my inventory count is 100.
Of course.
So, some time goes by. I get a call from the kid who got arrested, the kid who ratted on himself.
Yeah.
Okay? He calls me. I'm like, yo, bro, is everything okay? He goes, yo, so crazy, bro. Like, they finally let me out. This was hours later. He's like, yeah, I have a court date and all that shit, but they let me out because they couldn't prove anything. I'm like, bro, thank God. He's like, yo, but it's pretty fucked up because in the evidence bag was your scale and your knife. I go, holy shit, bro, I knew that shit was gone. Like, they tried to...
Of course.
They tried to, like, plant that on you. That's so fucking, like, sus and, like, illegal. Yeah. I'm like, oh, my God, these crooked cops tried to plant it on you. He's like, yeah, but I told them it was yours. I go, what? He goes, well, I'm not going to say it's mine. I said it was the kid sitting next to me. I go, you fucking ratted on me, bro?
Yeah, he snitched on you right away as fast as he could. That being said, like... Obviously, we would never do something like that because we know a little bit better, but...
He didn't know shit. I mean,
he's a good kid, like, you know what I mean? He's a good
kid. Like, we corrupted him, like, that year, so it's like...
He didn't smoke and shit before you guys were there.
But it's like, oh, man, you know? And it's like, fuck, okay, he had an illegal substance with my scale and my knife, yo, that actually puts him in jail. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, he had court and shit. Like, remember? Yeah, so he had a whole thing.
So I'm just like, bro, like, why the fuck did you say my name? I was, like, so paranoid because, like...
Of course.
Because the guy who, like, did that whole shit to me...
Had an interaction.
Like, I know, like, we're gonna catch you. And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing anything wrong. He's like, we're gonna fucking get you. And, Yeah, man. So that was my last heart attack.
Holy shit.
That was definitely my last heart attack.
I haven't had a heart attack like that in a
after that happened, you know, I
cleaned up.
I cleaned up like how I move. Like I move so clean now. You'll never catch me for shit.
You're the shadow man, bro.
Yeah, I'm in the shadows. So that was my last heart attack. I've been like very safe since then.
That's pretty sick.
I mean, yeah.
We have very different.
And if anyone thinks like that situation was no big deal, like that kid who we're talking about who got put in the cop car is still fighting the case today. So it's like, yeah, I'm fucking happy that wasn't me. Like,
yeah,
he wasn't allowed in the States, wasn't allowed in Europe.
That was a
like,
whole thing, dude. That was a whole
I've been
thing.
to the States. Like, I'm fine.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We have very different scales for heart attacks. Mine's like anonymous accounts. Yours is like almost going to jail.
For me, it's my freedom. If my freedom is not at risk...
Define freedom, fucking idiot, okay? Define freedom, sorry. Sorry, I just got really mad at you, dude.
No, you're right.
Define your freedom.
So it's like risking my freedom. Going to jail, I don't have freedom, is how I look at it.
Okay.
So that's when I get a heart attack.
Okay.
If I'm going to get locked up, like, dude, you're like risking my freedom, like, fuck. And I knew what I was playing with. Like, I was good with weed time, but still a heart attack nonetheless.
I'm doing weed time. I wasn't ready for hash time. Meanwhile, I'm cracking up this whole time. Like, I'm just like across the street laughing.
That's my favorite part is you're across the street. I'm telling you to film. You don't have a camera. I'm like trying to throw my fucking camera. It's like evidence from the scene, you know? And dude, I went home that day and like my parents have no idea that shit
Nobody
happened.
has any idea?
No one close to me, like besides my friends, have any idea that happened.
Your sister has no idea?
I went home. Yeah, school was good today. Jen?
Yeah.
There's just no idea.
Yeah, shout out Jen if she ever watches this podcast.
And bro, that's a story I could tell on here, but like, bro, we both know there's been like sketchier stories, and like definitely they don't know. Of course. But, like this story, I feel like it's been like, Knopf, like please tell me the statute of limitations, like how long that is
Knopf,
for this
hit me
type
up,
of shit.
dude.
Yeah. But no, I think I'm straight, and that's a fun story, man. That was my last fucking heart attack.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy heart attack.
Yeah.
That's fucking. I don't think I've had an interaction with that.
The whole time they're searching the car, I'm like, dude, I'm the one with the illegal shit. Like I'm the one with the sketch cash. I'm the one with the.
Is
sketch
that why
knives.
you were like skeptical when we were out for dinner?
Dude, since like that time, like that era, I'd say, man, I'm happy you brought up dinner, man. That's actually funny.
Yeah.
We're at dinner the other night.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure everyone who watches this is local, but if not, where we're at in the city we're at is a red zone, and you're not allowed. Everything's closed and shit due to the pandemic. But 45 minutes out is like a fucking yellow zone or whatever, and like some restaurants are open. We go out to the steakhouse, which is like there's only 2 of them, but that's like the first one that was ever like whatever out there.
Yeah, it's in Sever.
Yeah, that shit was fire. And while we were there, feds came.
Yeah.
And we were like, fuck, like this is a ticket in the mail, like we're not allowed to be here.
Yeah.
Shit, are we outing ourselves right now?
I don't know.
Are we snitching on ourselves? No.
Knopf, let us know.
Please, bro.
We'll just make sure Knopf watches this the second it gets out, and in 45 minutes he'll tell us if we're okay.
Okay, so either way, feds come up to us, they ask us our names, and we're like, okay, like, sure, we all have been staying out in Sauveur for like ever, like we like come up with this whole story, whatever.
Yeah.
And like Julian gives his name, Mark gives his name, I give my name, and then the cop comes to you. And you're like, why the fuck do you want?
Yeah. He goes. Okay, your information now. I go, what's this for?
I go, what's this for? You go, what the fuck's this for?
After he explained it to everyone, but like, dude, I knew like I needed to like buy myself some time. I was just like,
of course.
I was just like, why? Like, what is this information for? And he said some bullshit, and I'm just like, no, like I'm eating dinner, like I don't
yeah. Like, what's this fucking for? Yeah.
I'm saying that in my head. I give my fucking info because I have nothing to hide, and I know, like, I'm out for dinner with my friends. Like, if I just give this guy a hard time and don't give my shit...
It's gonna be, like, annoying. They're feds, like...
Yeah, I mean, you guys would have been pissed at me. It's like, dude, just we want to get out of here, you know? It's like, so I know, like, today, like, dude, I got nothing to hide. Like, I'm clean, whatever.
Everything's straight.
Yeah, everything's straight, so...
Long story short, it was due to a bunch of shootings and shit like that and whatever.
I know, yeah, I don't even want to go more into that because it's still a standing case, and like,
exactly.
I don't want to get
and
the
we don't want
cops,
to get
I don't
any more fucking reason to piss my day off.
Exactly.
Next thing that we had on our agenda is tonight, Saturday night, is fight night.
Oh,
There's the Tyson fight against Roy Jones Jr. Yeah.
So we got the main card. We got Tyson coming out of retirement. We got Roy Jones Jr.
coming out of retirement.
And then we got We got Jake Paul, who's a fucking seasoned vet.
I don't even know who the fuck that is, dude. Jake Paul against Nate Robinson.
Yeah, I don't know who Nate Robinson is, you know?
Bro, the 2-time fucking slam dunk champ.
Yeah.
Leader of the short dudes.
No,
like,
honestly, I don't want to say I don't know who he is, because, like, he was definitely a fucking hero of mine when he did that bullshit.
yeah, like, jumped over Dwight. Like, that shit was crazy.
But, fuck, you have any, like, predictions for that?
My prediction is that Nate Robinson beats the fuck out of this dude.
Nice.
I mean, I guess we'll see by next week's episode, like, if he does or not. I think that Nate Robinson will beat the fuck out of this dude just because he's a professional athlete versus a YouTube star who I'm sure trains, you know what I mean? But, like, Nate Robinson had to play against, like, Kobe and, like, Braun, you know what I mean? And, like, that's, like, a tough matchup.
So, okay, that makes sense. He's a pro athlete. He's been training for a pro caliber sport his whole life. Like, that makes sense, okay?
How old is he, actually? Sorry, continue.
And just for the record, okay, you're Team Nate Robinson?
Yeah.
For the record, I'm going to take Team Jake Paul.
He's 36.
And Jake Paul's what, younger than me?
Is he?
I think so. 23?
Yeah. This dude's such a douche. Can you actually flash a photo of... I'll do Nate Robinson, and you do...
Jacob Paul.
Jacob Lacroix Paul.
Yeah, where was I going with that?
I'm Team Nate Robinson.
Yeah, you're Team Nate Robinson. Okay, so here, I'm just, like I said before, bro, I'm going off the data. Nate Robinson's never fought. In his life, he's never had a fight. Like a boxing match.
Publicly.
He's never had, like, a professional boxing match.
Sure.
Jake Paul, I think he's at 3 at this point.
Okay.
Is undefeated. Like, okay, granted, he's fought, like, pussy YouTubers.
Yeah.
But he's been in the ring and, like, experience wins championships.
Sure.
I don't know shit about Nate Robinson's, like, ability.
Fight history.
I just know that, okay, he's a fucking pro athlete. Like,
athlete.
Yeah.
Like, professional athlete.
Yeah, so.
But 23 versus 36. That's actually an interesting factor that I didn't take into account prior to this.
So Jake Paul's younger. He has the advantage because of that.
Yeah.
And who has bigger reach?
Oh, well, Nate Robinson's like 5'9".
And Jake Paul's what, like 6 foot?
6 foot, maybe. Yeah, 6. I think we looked this up. 6 foot.
6 foot.
So, like just us guessing, obviously we have no fucking idea. I would say Jake Paul has a longer reach.
Based on literally what we just said, it makes sense why Jake Paul is expected to win and Nate Robinson is the underdog.
I actually saw a tweet that said Jake Paul's favored.
Yeah, he's favored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I find weird.
Well, it's for what I said. He has a winning record
in fighting
in
versus
pro fights.
versus 0.
Yeah, versus 0.
That's pretty interesting.
That's all it looks at, right? Like when
of course.
Like when Floyd Mayweather fights someone, all you're looking at is their
records, the data.
Record.
Yeah.
So it's like Nate Robinson has none. Like, sure, he might have a championship. I don't know if he does.
No, he doesn't.
NBA. But
nope.
He has a dunk contest.
Yeah, he like won the slam dunk contest a couple times. That's about it.
I'm down to watch it. And it's so funny how, like, everyone is talking about the Jake Paul-Nate Robinson fight, but, like, I don't think...
But, like, Mike Tyson...
Yeah, nobody cares about the Tyson fight.
Bro, honestly, like, the fight purists... Actually, they did a really good job with the pay-per-view. Because you have the fucking YouTube kids and the basketball fans who will be like, yeah, sure, let's watch Jake Paul and Nate Robinson. And then you have Iron Mike Tyson fighting Roy Jones Jr., two fucking goats at their craft.
Yeah, it's very smart, right? Like, they brought in the boxing fans, who they were getting regardless.
As the main event.
Yeah, with the main event, and then it's, like, the rest of the world who's on YouTube,
and that.
Like, we saw it with the Logan fight and the other Jake Paul fight in Miami, like, Super Bowl weekend, whatever. We see it every time that, like, bro, these events have insane views by people who don't give a fuck about boxing.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm watching it.
It's all new fans.
Yeah.
It's all new fans just because it's a great event.
Because it's like a fucking personality thing.
So I applaud. I give it up to these guys, man. They could fucking sell a show. Like, I don't get it, bro.
I give it up to them. What pisses me off is the Tyson fight has a no-cut rule. The second Tyson or Roy Jones Jr. gets a cut, they stop the fight.
It's over?
And it's over.
A draw?
The fight is... There's no winner or loser. There's no judges.
What?
This is an exhibition match.
So this is a combat sport, but you can't get cut.
And there's no knockouts. I mean, I read like 15 minutes prior to us jumping on this that they changed that.
So there are knockouts, but no cuts. How do you get knocked out without a cut?
Because it's an exhibition match. It's
exhibition.
It's a hard sparring.
That makes sense. If it's exhibition, that makes sense.
Part of me, I mean, like, personally, just off of, like, knowing what's good with Mike Tyson, like, mentally, like how he is in his personal life, how he was in his professional career, shit like that. Like, part of me thinks, dude, that like the second that bell rings, this dude's gonna think it's 1989 in his head again, and he's just gonna fucking go insane.
Yeah.
And he's gonna beat the shit out of this dude.
And get the fine. Knock him out.
I don't even think there's a fine. It's just like, hey guys, let's keep it a clean fight. Like, it's an exhibition match. Like, there's no winner.
Dude, in my opinion, bro, like, you can't throw hands and keep it clean.
Especially not with a fucking tiger like Mike Tyson. I also looked at this, because he's been doing a ton of podcasts.
Did you see his training?
Oh my god,
he's
bro.
Fucking quick, bro.
Can you snap videos?
Yeah, I'll snap one right there.
Look at...
With the jab.
Bro, but this dude, like, because he's been doing a lot of podcasts lately. And,
he's been doing the tour, eh? Like,
yeah. So, like, they were like, in your prime of your career, what did you feel like when you were walking through the tunnel into the ring?
Yeah.
And he said he was terrified.
Oh, wow.
Because his whole childhood, I don't know if you know his story. Yeah. He was, like, fucking abused as a kid. Yeah. So he said that, like, walking with being the center of attention at a vulnerable, like, he's outnumbered. Mm-hmm. He was like a lion in a corner in a cage being like, yo, like, I'm terrified right now that, like, I'm vulnerable to get abused again. Then you go in the ring and he feels the only way to escape that is to rip this dude's head off. That being said, he was on coke, like, he was, like, fucking wasted, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know how much therapy this dude's been in, but, like, who's to say that, like, that doesn't happen the second he walks through the tunnel again this year?
I'm all for it, bro. I want him to unleash.
I want him to go insane.
Why the fuck would you come out of retirement
if you're not going to destroy this dude?
Leave it all on the fucking table. Like, I agree with you. I think, like, we're going to see a knockout.
I hope so, dude. I want to see Tyson. Bro, there's Tyson highlights of, like, people in full guard getting hit and getting knocked out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's in full guard, exactly. Should we put bets on this shit?
I would love to put a bet. Are you team Roy Jones or are you team
No,
Tyson?
I'm team Tyson. I'm Tyson Paul.
You're Tyson Paul, I'm Tyson Robinson. So let's bet on the Nate Robinson thing, a bet between you and me.
Okay, I love that.
What do you want to bet?
Like a nice little like a
dare
bet.
Exactly. Like I don't want to bet cash. Like we share the bank account. Like I don't. I'm not like taking our money.
No, cash doesn't make sense because like if I pay you $30, like I own 15 of them.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck? Like I own like $15.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But no, let's do something like a fun thing like for next episode. Okay, how about this? I mean, bro, we can make it as like simple as we want. I'm trying to think like how crazy I want to make this, but like
a costume, like
I'll
something
give you an
like
example.
we'll wear something.
Yeah, exactly. Like okay, if Nate Robinson wins,
yeah,
I'll wear a dress next Saturday.
And if Logan Paul wins, I have to wear a dress.
Jake Paul,
whatever. There's
well, just because if
which one did the Suicide Force thing?
When Jake Paul wins, you're gonna watch the footage and be like, no,
I said Logan. Which one did the Suicide Force
Logan.
thing? Logan. In like a Pikachu outfit?
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
You ever seen the vlog?
Nah.
It's been taken down, but like I'm pretty sure you could still see the vlog. It's like he's just showing dead motherfuckers. Like,
that's insane.
And I'm kind of like a dangerous gringo myself, you know? Like dude, I watched that vlog and I'm like, oh my god, I would have done so much worse. Like I would have
play with the dude's nuts.
Yeah, bro. Like I would have done so much worse. That's why, like, I see Logan Paul, like crying about that. I'm like, bro, you pussy. Like,
yeah.
Bro, like, this is nothing.
You're, like, jerking the dead dude off. Like okay,
the fact that you let yourself get canceled. Anyways.
So, yeah, okay, sure, deal. I mean, we can't cheers on an empty...
What, like a dress?
I'll wear the dress.
Pull up in a dress? Okay.
Can you cheers on empty shit? Yeah. Now you can.
Whatever. Yeah, viewers. Okay, that's gonna be fun. And Tyson, we just want Tyson to win for the culture.
I want Tyson to murder this dude.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about Roy Jones, to be honest. I know he's a legend, but like...
I've fought with him a couple times in the game.
Oh, really? Like on the...
Yeah. A buddy of mine had Xbox 360, like one of the fight nights.
God, these
I used to use Roy Jones Jr. He had a crazy jab.
He's faster. He's faster than Tyson.
It's Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
he's gonna eat his ear. He's gonna
bite things. He's gonna kill. Dude brought a gun to the boxing match.
Yeah, I brought a gun to the podcast.
Respect.
Oh shit, dude, you got okay. So we got the fight. I'm very down. We're gonna like probably tap in like right after.
Literally right after this.
Yeah, it's like okay. Any other items you want to bring up?
Just because we've been talking about, oh shit, what's it say? Tyson will each take home a guaranteed $1 from their fight tonight, which goes into what the fuck I was saying last time. Okay, either way.
Okay, but bro, that's a guaranteed $1.
That's Mike Tyson.
But bro,
Logan Paul, Mike Tyson.
Read the sentence.
Guaranteed $1.
Okay, but that could be 800 billion. It's saying minimum.
Oh yeah, but it's like win or draw base salary. You get a bonus if you win.
Yeah, so they're both like guaranteed like a shit ton of money. Apparently, it's going to be the biggest pay-per-view event of all time.
No, it's not. It's not even going to be close, bro. Fucking Mayweather.
Anyways, it's fine because next week we'll give an update on all this shit.
I agree.
Yeah, so it's fine. I just wanted to make an update to say that. So we brought up that we fucked up last week.
Yes.
I mean, the whole shit got crazy, so we decided to replan out everything. It is now Saturday night.
Yeah.
We now film Saturday night. We still upload Wednesday.
Of course.
But I feel like it's important to say that it's Saturday because maybe they'll see a different dynamic. They'll see it's a little better. Like, I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
I'm down to say it's Saturday. Maybe they'll be like, yo, there's like too much time between Saturday and Wednesday. It's stale already. But yeah, I just felt like saying it.
Dude, that's totally chill. And like, truly, dude, like I know we had one more topic that we had planned, but I would like to save that for next time.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with that.
Just like a quick update that like would have introed that whole thing is the album that we're working on is going super well.
I did want to talk about this.
I know, I mean like we can talk about it a bit, dude. Like the album that we're working on is going super well. I'm really happy with it. We're like finding some new shit. Max actually hit me up this morning talking about some new shit he was gonna put on my vocals that I'm really excited to hear.
I love them. I love the Max updates.
Yeah, I know, me too. Shout out Max because I love him and I've been wanting to do this the whole show because it's been bothering me on my cross. And, and he made fun of me last session for it. Yeah. So he made fun of me last session when I went to him, and then he made fun of me when I did the exact thing while I was recording.
Because he heard the last episode?
Yeah, and he's like I switched the headphones around. He's like, oh, it's not on the right fucking time. So shout out Max. I fucking love you, dude.
I love you, Max.
I fucking love you, dude.
I just wish we could see you more.
Yeah.
I just wish it wasn't once a week.
Yeah. I wish you'd live here with me.
Yeah. Yo, should Max come on here? You think he would do that?
Yo, Max, this is our call-out, bro. We want you on the fucking podcast. We can actually even maybe set up at his.
Yeah. On the couch, yeah.
And then we'll have it, or even at the fucking, in the cockpit there where we're fucking working.
In the cock.
Yeah, in the cockpit.
Yeah. In the cock.
No, yeah. All right, dude. Cheers on your empty bottle. No shit. Episode 5.
Wrapping it up?
Yeah, dude. Wrap it up.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe every Wednesday.
Yo, hit the fucking notification bell.
Yeah. We
gotta grow subscribers. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers so we could start doing real shit. But until we get there, like, YouTube basically doesn't fucking...
They don't want to help us out.
They don't put us in the algo. Like, it's just bullshit. So... let's get to 1,000 subscribers.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Hit the notification bell so that, bro, everyone's hitting us up like, yo, did you post? It's like, hit the bell.
Hit the fucking subscribe, you idiot.
Hit the bell. Let's go. No Shit Podcast.
Episode 5. Fuck you.
We're gonna set you up.